All right, guys, what's going on? Jeremy Lafrentz of Backstage Entertainment. We're doing our second Skype interview. We've done one before, and now we're on to our second one, trying to reach out to more of the YouTube channel people. We got Matt Graham here. Matt, what's going on?
What's up, Jeremy? How you doing, man?
I just told you I found your channel because I was searching the Dexter theme song, which for everyone out there, kind of introduce yourself again, what you actually do on YouTube and all that kind of stuff.
Okay, like Jeremy said, my name's Matt. My pen name or my username on YouTube is Artificial Fear, but basically I kind of just metalize popular songs from video games, sometimes TV shows, movies, and that's kind of what I do, basically just adding drums, distorted guitars, and kind of do my own arrangement of sometimes classic stuff, sometimes newer stuff. Like you said, the Dexter theme is relatively new. I took that one. So basically that's what I do, kind of metalize everything that I can.
So they come from like shows and stuff that you like and you watch personally, and
yes, absolutely. And actually it kind of started with the Legend of Zelda game series. So it was primarily just video game music, and then a lot of shows that I watched just had awesome theme songs. I was like, hey, these songs have some potential, probably sound cool, distorted and metalized. So yeah,
well, good.
That's what I came about.
Okay, well, and we've mentioned too, you have a YouTube channel where I just saw you have almost 20,000 YouTube subscribers on there.
Yes,
that's
crazy.
That's got to be cool.
It's crazy, man.
Yep, and almost reached 4,000 fans or likes on Facebook as well. So
absolutely,
you're developing a following, which is really cool because
very cool.
I'm sure you're having a lot of people search. I mean, I think one of your top videos, what is it, almost up to 500,000 views or so. I have your, let's check this out once. I have your YouTube channel pulled up and browsing by the most popular. You have a Song of Storms medal, 411,391 views, which you uploaded 2 years ago.
Right.
And then another show I mentioned to you before the interview is we have, I've caught up with the Walking Dead show now, and that's your second one, 241,000 views. And another one of my favorites that you have is the 1989 Batman theme.
Oh yeah,
192,000 views on that. So, yeah, a few of those. I mean, I guess the Batman theme, like I said, and one of my favorites that you do. What kind of inspired that one?
Well, I've always loved Batman, whether it be the cartoon or the movies. And that particular theme song, composed by Danny Elfman, I just always loved it. And it's kind of like the iconic Batman theme song. When I think of Batman, that's what I hear. And I guess what kind of struck me to do that one kind of recently was the release of The Dark Knight. And I know that wasn't the same composer or anything, but just Batman was kind of resurrected. So I thought that'd be cool to do.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
It's awesome song.
Yeah, exactly. So Artificial Fear is your tag name, and kind of where did that come from?
A lot of people ask me that. I wish I had like this really cool story because I think it's kind of a cool name. But honestly, when I was in high school, it was just these two words that I thought were cool. I think I came up with like a poem in one of my literature classes, and I set the term artificial fear in there. And then from that point on, every kind of username that I've ever had was just artificial fear, and it just kind of became my thing. And I wasn't intending on it to be this big username on YouTube that it is today, but kind of came by accident. No really awesome story behind it, like I said, but
yeah. Well, we're kind of the same way. I mean, Backstage Entertainment, we're thinking of words of what we actually do, and I was like, okay, we take people backstage. And it's entertainment, so it's no cool story with us either. But hey, it works.
Sense, though, I mean.
Artificial Fear, though, that's pretty cool, especially for the types of music and stuff that you're doing. So, it fits. But you're playing guitar and everything, and putting all these videos together. When did you really start getting into music? Did you kind of grow up with it, or was it a pretty recent thing?
I've always grown up around music. I started in band, as a school band. I played the trumpet back in 6th grade and kind of continued playing trumpet all the way through high school into college, and actually got my bachelor's degree in music education. But I picked up guitar a little bit after that.
Okay.
I kind of was raised on rock music from my parents, and I've always listened to kind of heavier stuff. So really, it's always been a part of my life. I mean, my dad played drums a little bit, so it's always been there. not a recent thing at all.
Okay, so how many different instruments can you play then?
Oh man. Well, I can play a lot of stuff. Just in college, you take classes that teach you how to not only play a lot of the instruments, but also teach how to play them too. So if I had to give a number, I don't know, man. Just really anything except for a bunch of the world instruments,
Okay.
from the eastern side of the world. A lot of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that's cool when you can put all this stuff together, and you've got to be somewhat inclined with all the computer software that you probably use to put everything together.
Absolutely.
Taking
Yeah.
taking fans that just see your videos kind of behind the scenes. Let's take that. Let's take the Walking Dead theme, like your second most viewed video. How long, start to finish, do you think that would really take you to do?
Honestly, close to 12 to 13 hours, probably total, including recording the actual audio, mixing it, mastering it, and then actually recording the video that goes with it. It would probably be a lot faster, but when it comes to that kind of thing, I'm such a perfectionist. If one little thing is off, I have to go back and re-record it, and I'm just crazy like that. But,
Right.
so yeah, maybe 12 to 13 hours on average per video. So it's a lot of work.
Yeah, but it definitely pays off when you have a video that can get over 200,000 views. You know,
that's just crazy to me. I mean,
Yeah.
The internet's crazy, man. It's ridiculous.
what have you kind of heard? Because I'm sure you're getting comments from fans and stuff how awesome your work is. What any few that are off the top of your head that just kind of hit you as like, wow, this is awesome. People reaching out to me like this.
All the time, I'll get some crazy stories, and one that really sticks out in my mind is I maybe got it about a year ago, and there was this guy who was talking about it was a cover of one of the Legend of Zelda songs,
Okay.
and he sent this comment to me that was about how his brother had recently died, and anytime he heard this music, it really brought back these really nice memories of when he was alive, and it was like he was saying that this particular arrangement, just meant so much to him, and it was just crazy to me.
Yeah.
Wow, that kind of struck a chord with me. So,
Yeah. Well,
and I mean, every day there's all kinds of comments. You get the occasional stuff that just says "epic, dude," whoa, so cool. But then you get the really meaningful stuff. It's just like, wow.
right.
Yeah, it's too much to even mention. But that one in particular, it was just crazy.
How about let's turn it around, yeah, because we get both good and bad as well. Like I've been told I'm the worst interviewer in the world, but you just brush that stuff off. But you know what? I guess are you getting any kind of negative comments too?
Every occasionally, yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't get as much as I feel like I should, because other videos, like you said, you always see these, haters hating on everybody.
Right.
But I think the fan base that I've managed to build up is just people that really want to listen to what I've done. So I don't get a lot of that hate stuff. It's kind of like a niche audience that I have.
Yeah.
And I make a point to try and improve each video that I release, try and do something better than I did before, so I don't run into any of that stuff. But occasionally, yeah, you'll get some just crap or someone's hating on you. So,
Right.
And like you said, I just brush it off.
Exactly. I mean, sometimes people want to put the bad stuff more so than the good stuff, and it's like,
Right.
why are you taking your time to hate on people when you could be watching other videos, whatever?
Right. Yeah.
So, well, as a teaser for the fans, do you have anything coming up that they can look forward to?
Absolutely. Definitely working on some more Legend of Zelda stuff. I've got a TV show theme I'm working on that will be coming out soon. Don't want to say what it is yet, but a lot of people can probably guess because I think I've hinted at it before.
Okay.
Other than that, yeah, just that's about it. So yeah.
So just
I kind
always-
of do one project at a time.
Yeah.
I can't think too far ahead.
How long, I guess, in between, like, say, your last video to your newest video, do you have in between videos that you upload?
I don't mean for it to be this way, but it really honestly is about once a month that I'll get to upload a video.
Okay.
And that's because I just don't have time.
Oh, yeah.
Whenever I get to work on a song, it's maybe a Saturday and half of a Sunday. I have to get it done then. So it's 12 hours, usually, a 12-hour solid block when I do that. So it's pretty rough.
Right.
That's why it takes so long for me to get videos out,
Yeah, but hey, I mean, that's you're getting videos out there still, and you're still doing it, so that's awesome too.
Yeah.
Well, let's do this. I know you can't physically draw out of this, but we mentioned to you we have this BSC box here where
Right.
we've had fans like our page, Backstage Entertainment, on Facebook
Okay.
and everything, and we have YouTube videos as well, uploading our interviews and everything. But fans have gotten their questions into here. like I said, I'll draw some for you. We'll dip in a few of these
Awesome.
here. Hopefully, we do have some crazy ones. So yeah, there you go. There you go. And you drew. All right. So let's see what you get. We'll kind of tailor it. We'll tailor it towards yourself and kind of what you're doing, because we're more so for the bands and everything. But since you're into music, these should work for you.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, this one will work. What's the weirdest thing you've ever eaten?
Weirdest thing I've ever eaten. This isn't too weird, but it was frog legs, and a lot of people had frog legs, but it was from this like really shady, all-you-can-eat buffet Chinese restaurant in the middle of nowhere, and it wasn't too good. But I haven't eaten like bull testicles or anything like that. So
I say not too daring.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I say if I were to answer that one, I think at a family gathering last year, my grandparents are always into this weird stuff, and going back to the good old days, and I think I tried cow's tongue last year.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so
Nice.
Leave it up to family to put stuff like that in front of you. All right, let's see what your next one you have. Okay, if you had any superpower, what would be the first thing you'd do with it, and what would you have?
Superpower, man. I could think of this really funny joke. I know a lot of people hate on Dane Cook. I think the guy's funny, but there's a joke where he talked about having a superpower where he could shoot spaghetti out of his fingertips.
Yeah.
And I think that'd be really awesome, because I think in the joke he tells is he's on a date, and like the date's really rude, and he's like, "You're being rude. Have some spaghetti." He just spits another. So,
one of my favorite comedians, and an FYI for the fans, my first interview was actually with Dane Cook.
Really?
Yeah, not in person. We did a phone interview. He was coming to the area, and they wanted to promote him before he got here, but I thought that was pretty cool. So Dane's a pretty cool guy on the phone. And one of these days I'll have to actually get around to uploading that one, because that was
cool.
Yeah,
Definitely.
back in my working for a newspaper days, so pre-Backstage Entertainment, but I think I want to upload it anyway. So, but yeah, Dane Cooks, so spaghetti shooting out of the fingertips, huh?
Definitely, yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
All right, let's dip in here again, and we have, let's see. Okay, in your opinion, what's the greatest advantage to your fame? Now, you may not be real well known, but I guess, like you told me too, the fan stories you get, any other advantages, I guess, of even having almost 20,000 subscribers to YouTube?
Yeah, like you said, it's not really fame, but what's really cool about having all of the followers that I have, it really gives me inspiration to do my best whenever I release anything, because I know they're going to be, close to 20,000 people watching what I do, probably judging it, probably hating on it if they don't like it. So that really inspires me to want to be a perfectionist when it comes to that kind of stuff. So it's a really, really awesome inspiration for me to have all these people. So that's really cool.
Well, good. Well, let's try one more here for you.
Sure.
We'll dip way to the bottom. All right.
Get in there deep.
Well, this one, I guess it says, what has a band member done to really piss you off? But let's turn this around.
Okay. Maybe
a viewer, or have you had any family kind of disapprove of what you're doing, or are you just getting support from them?
100% support from them, yeah.
Good. So I guess
that question, that'd be hard to answer that.
Yeah, we kind of touched on that. We can draw another one, because we touched on your haters
sure.
earlier. So let's see what else we get. Oh, here would be a good one. If you could claim any song written in history as your own, like you made it, you get the royalties from it and everything, what song do you want to claim?
Man, that's a good question. Any song I wanted. Do you want to go with the most famous song in the world, or
something to make you the most money, or something that even you would respect?
Honestly, from my perspective, I would choose anything from the composer Koji Kondo, who wrote all the music for The Legend of Zelda. That way, everything I put on YouTube wouldn't be blatant copyright infringement. So, what I'd be doing would be legal, and I could make money off of it. That'd be cool.
Great.
So,
yeah.
Because right now what I'm doing is very, very illegal. That at any moment in time they could pull my channel and pull every video off they want. I'm just fortunate that they haven't done that. So
I think there's so many people on YouTube doing copyright stuff. Like I know even us starting that, we used to put music in front of our interviews to kind of promote the band a little bit, but then we were even getting these. Some of our videos would say, well, we can't show this in certain countries or something. Like we had a Bullet for My Valentine interview. that we used a song for, and that it says that it's banned in Germany, so they can't watch it over there. Yeah, so you get into issues of copyright unless you, I think you can work your way around it and say, hey, it's just to promote the band or whatever. But yeah, I guess with your channel, then, I mean, even having the 20,000 so subscribers, you probably aren't able to monetize your videos or make money off of them yet.
Right. And you know, I don't do that for the money. I wouldn't do that anyway. I mean, honestly, the way it all started was just by accident anyway. I just started, like you said, the first video I ever did was the Song of Storms, and it's got almost the most views. That was by accident. I really just uploaded it to have fun, and then it caught fire on a website, and then I got all these other requests to keep doing stuff. I was like, hey, I'll keep doing it. So it was kind of crazy how it all started. The internet, man, it's crazy.
I know it.
Jesus.
You can use it to your powers. You know, I mean, internet, you can do anything with it pretty much. So, lastly, for the fans, why don't you tell them where they can really go to check you out, subscribe to your YouTube channel, all that kind of stuff.
Sure, absolutely. If you want to check out any of my stuff, like I said, I metalize all kinds of stuff. It's YouTube.com/artificialfigure.com or Facebook.com/ I think it's the official Artificial Figure, because someone else made one and it wasn't really me. That was kind of flattering, and I was like, hey, cool, someone made a thing before I did. But anyway, Facebook and YouTube are probably the two best ways to get a hold of me. If you want to send me a message, make a request, anything like that. So yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, man.
So fans can request stuff for you, and you consider it in maybe your upcoming videos, huh?
Yeah, I consider it.
Consider it, yeah.
Said, keyword there.
Exactly. Okay, well, guys, once again, Matt Graham, awesome guitarist, and plays every other instrument, too. So definitely check out his YouTube channel, Artificial Fear, and just check out Matt Graham, guys.
All right.
Thanks, man. Well, thanks a lot, Matt.
Thanks a lot.
Hey everyone, make sure to like Backstage Entertainment on Facebook to see our photos, to enter yourself into contests for autographed prizes, and other news. Also, make sure to click the subscribe button on YouTube to check out the rest of our videos. And you can find us on Twitter to get updates about what we're doing. For Backstage Entertainment, this is Jeremy Lafrentz.